Hey guys, GJBricks here with a 200 subscriber thank you video. I'm doing this to say thank you to those of you who've liked my videos, those of you who've commented on my videos, those of you who have helped me improve what I do, made suggestions and been generally constructive in helping me improve the way I do things and what I'm doing on here. It really makes me feel good sharing my love of Lego on YouTube, and you people have made it extra special for me. I've been a Lego fan since I was 3 years old, since my mum bought a bag of Lego that was completely not age appropriate from the market and never looked back since. So thank you for that, Mum. I wanted to do in this video two things in particular. I wanted to do a bit of a shout out to a few of the people who subscribe to my page. I would like to thank all of you obviously, but I'm going to do a shout out to a few of you who have fantastic channels in your own right and who I love interacting with on their channels as well. A couple of you I've become friends with on Facebook as well, which is good. You know, some of you are parents like myself who share your love of Lego with your kids and vice versa. So first up, I'm going to go with the Lego Room. They have an awesome city. They do some reviews. They share the work they're doing. They've got awesome mocks. And recently started talking in their videos, which made me very happy because we'd been talking about that one. He was inspired by me doing mine and I managed to persuade him to start doing that. So I'm very happy to see him doing that, and he's had very good feedback too. So keep it up. Next up, I've got McBrick Life Crisis, who I just love his stuff. I love the way he presents everything he does, the way he really interacts with his fans. I think he's done a fantastic job on his channel and he's a real inspiration to me. Next up, we've got Small Brick City. Man never ever runs out of ideas, never runs out of constructive feedback. He always has nice things to say. He always has the most lovely ideas to share. If you haven't discovered his channel, go and find it. He has an amazing city. He has an amazing eye. He has a great book which I am reading. He's an inspiration, so I would definitely go and check his channel out. Next up, we've got Dr. McBrick, who is a recent one I found, but someone very much of my own vein. Another father doing things with his daughter. She does reviews with him. They have a lot of fun, and again, along with the Lego Room, they really are the epitome of what makes Lego so great for families to me. So thank you guys for all of your support, all of your great content, and I will be doing more shout outs in the future. Don't feel like you've missed out. So what I wanted to do also with you was share one of my favorite Lego sets. This is one that came from, I think, one of Lego's best. It is obviously a marketing idea, but at the same time it's also one of the best uses of social media in toys I've ever seen. It's one of the things that really captures the essence of Lego creativity perfectly, and that's the Ideas website. I think when Lego created that, they really hit the nail on the head of a way to allow people to share their ideas, get an idea of what the community really likes, and really make everybody who loves Lego decide, you know, some of the things that Lego makes in the future. Not just by buying the lines of toys that they design through market research, but actually by letting the fans themselves build stuff and have other fans go, I love that, it would be such a good set. There's been some absolutely brilliant sets come out recently, like the Saturn V rocket, the fishing store. They're both on my wish list when I win the lottery. There's Voltron coming out next month, which is going to be absolutely splendid. I cannot wait to get my hands on that one day. And then this one that's in this box here is actually one of the older Lego Ideas sets. So this was one that was submitted by somebody who actually worked on the movie this is based on. He designed the set, he put it into the Ideas website, and it went nuts and got there very quickly. It was a no-brainer for Lego to review and turn into a set because they have such a good relationship with the studio as it was. So without further ado, if you haven't guessed who this is, then I'll pull this aside and you'll start to see that little slither of yellow box coming through there and a bit of a hand. if you haven't guessed by now, then it is our friend Wally. This is, I think, possibly one of the things that really got me back into Lego more heavily than I expected to ever get back into it, to be honest. This started it, and then my kids are the driver these days because they love it. But I just think this set is beautiful. I think it is so, so good. The work that Lego did with the designer to turn this set into a reality, they improved on just about everything that he originally designed and just made it into this amazing model. So this is actually it built. I wanted to share it with you. And what I will also do is, if I can figure out the technology for it, I will do a side-by-side shot so you can see the original one next to it. If I put that there we are. Now you can see what the original Lego Ideas version looked like and what this one looks like. I think the changes that were made to this were generally solid, necessary, and all worked really well. I think the way that Wally has been captured here, even with his little cockroach friend on there, is just awesome. Looking at him from the side, they've captured so much of what made Wally Wally. And obviously there were limits to what they could do, but they got as much in as they could, and I thank them for deciding to make this one a reality, because it made me very, very happy. It made my kids very happy. So I'm just going to do a quick walk around and show you a few of the bits of this set. For those of you who haven't seen it, I just thought it was something nice and a bit different, and I wanted to share something I love with you. So without further ado, let's just go through. We'll start with the head. It's got the expressions of Wally down absolutely perfectly. You can move his eyes around, you can tilt his head perfectly. It's just perfect. But there's a little history there, and this envelope that's in here actually is the fix for this head, because the original version of it that they made had some issues with stability. It was a bit too floppy, so Lego had to issue a replacement part set to fix that issue, and since they did that, it is much more solid. The main thing was this joint in here was just not strong enough to hold the head up originally, and now they've changed it to this ball joint. It works much better. So you can really see the love and techniques that have gone into this as well, because when you're putting this together, it's a strange thing, because you're trying to really figure out how this all works, and then it suddenly just does, and it comes together, and you put it all together and you have this marvelous head. And the way the pieces are put together on this head it's a strange sensation. I don't know if that ever happens to you, where you build a Lego set and you say, I don't know how this is working, and then suddenly it just does. Then you want to take it apart and build it again and wrap your head around it. It was one of those moments for me. I like it when I get those parts in a set. We've also got the little cockroach, his little cockroach friend here. Let's call him Roachy. I'm not sure if that's his name, but it is now. Just an antenna piece on a 1x2 plate. The arms they're kind of basic, but there's limitations on what they could do to make it better, but they've done a lovely job in terms of the arms slide backwards and forwards. It's on a 2 Technic axle arm there, so it's very solid. And again, they've used that ball joint there, and his hand has a lot of flexibility in it. All of the fingers move. It's just a delight the way they've done it, and it's very solid. It looks like it shouldn't be really sturdy, but trust me, it is. This one has been knocked around a bit thanks to my kids, and obviously by me knocking it around and dropping it. The only thing it doesn't do, which would be really pushing it, is what they does in the movie, where his hands all fold into these 2 slots here. You can see the scale is somewhat different on the slots to the hands. Let's see if I can adjust the angle on this camera slightly. That's better, isn't it? Why did no one tell me the angle was wrong? Just kidding. It's not a live stream. We'll do one of those one day. I have planned to do one actually. Me and the Lego Room have been talking about doing a live stream soon. So we're discussing what sets to use. So if you've got suggestions, we'll try and do a quick live stream at some point. We've got to address the time zone issue because he's in the UK and I'm in Australia, which is a nice 9-hour difference. So I'm guessing that would be a Sunday morning / Sunday night for one of us. And yeah, we'll work from there. But yeah, open to suggestions on sets to build. I'm thinking possibly one of the new Ninjago sets, one of the smaller ones there, or maybe a Marvel one. But open to suggestions. Let me know, let him know, and we'll see what we can line up soon. So let's move along here, and then we get down to this beautiful front panel with the solar charge level that gets used very, very well in the movie. I think the way he charges up, and I do love the Apple noise that gets thrown in there too. Absolutely priceless, and shows off the Apple Pixar connection through Steve Jobs, obviously. So opening up the front here, what have we got? Oh look, there is a plant that I just broke. Why do these things always break when you're filming? There's a plant. There is Wally's plant that makes the humans come back to Earth. Let's put that in his hand where it belongs. There, now as you can see, you can really mold this around to make him fit however you want it to work. So if you want it to just sit like that, you can. If you want to make him hold it properly, which is a bit more stable, you can. But you can really see how flexible that is. You can see the build on that as well. This thing is very solid. You spend about the first sort of 20-30 minutes of it just building up this whole bottom section here, which is very, very sturdy. It's 2 studs wide the whole way around, so it's got a lot of weight to it, this model. It's a lot stronger than, it's a lot, should we say, weightier than he looks. I didn't expect it to be quite as heavy as he is, but he's heavy. It's good, I like it. Really makes you feel like you got a lot of value for money on this set. And to be honest, the price on this, I think when I bought it, was really, really, really good. You can see the tracks here, just a nice mechanism they've done. Doesn't roll very well on this smooth surface, but you can see just how that's put together, and it's all just technique pieces. Looks really nice. Around the back, just detailing where the 2 hooks that his lunchbox hangs off of when he's carrying it. The back of the head with the antenna cables, with the eye socket cables, and just going around. I think it's just so lovely. If you don't have this set and you can pick it up somewhere, I really do recommend it if you are a fan of Pixar movies and Wally in particular. Like I said, in my house he is an absolute favourite. Now, that was me giving a quick tour of the set. I just wanted to show you what I love about this set, about the techniques been used, the way it looks. I am not going to do a build video for this unless anybody asks me to, at which point I will be happy to do one. I love this set. I love it. This is a tour video. It's not a review, but I'm just going to say if you can buy this set, buy this set. If you can find it and it's not $1 million, it's worth picking up because it will make you happy. I guarantee it. Wally makes me happy. Like Lego makes me happy. Like my YouTube channel makes me happy. Like my subscribers, you guys make me happy. Thank you so much for getting me to 200 subscribers. Let's make the next 100 come around quickly, and I look forward to sharing more of my videos with you. I have a lot of stuff planned over the next few months, so I've got to get back to building it now. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting me. Comments as usual. Send me your ideas or requests for anything you'd like me to do, or any variations you'd like me to do. Like I said, I've got a couple of new styles of video coming up in the next few weeks. Hopefully, if I can stick to my schedule. I look forward to sharing those with you. I want to go and look at a few bits of older Lego. I think that's something of real interest to me, and I think it will be really interesting to you, seeing how things have evolved in Lego world. So look forward to sharing that with you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be back soon. Take care. And obviously don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber already. Videos, and I have to say I think he's doing a fantastic... What are you talking for?